Hi, my friends. It's John Bice with eXp Real Estate and the Florida Food Boomers Network. So you're considering relocating to Florida's Suncoast, or the Gulf Coast as some call it, and you're not sure exactly where to start. Well, we're going to talk about some things that you should do, talk about a relocation guide that we have. So hang in there. We'll be right back to talk about relocating to Sarasota, Florida. So hey, if you found us here on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell. And every time we have a video pop up, 2 or 3 times a week, information about the Sarasota, Lakewood Ranch, Venice area, you'll get a notification. So you started talking about relocating to the Suncoast of Florida. So the Suncoast of Florida is the Manatee, Sarasota, Venice area, actually all the way down to Inglewood. You could even consider St. Petersburg as part of the Suncoast, but you're not quite sure where to start. You're not sure of the lifestyle. You're not sure of the communities. Is it different from where you live now? What kind of community do we want to live in? What's the weather like? Well, I suggest that you come here and take an extended stay. If it's possible for you to come down for a week to 10 days, that's usually the best thing to do. Now, you won't spend a week to 10 days with me, that's for sure, but it'll give you the opportunity to stay here, experience the weather, go to the different restaurants that we have, hit some beaches that are around, Siesta Key, Lido Key, Longboat Key, and drive around and explore the area and see what it has to offer. I think that's one of the best things you can do to get started, to acquaint yourself with the area. Number 2 to consider, this is December 27th, and yes, this really is my backyard. This is not a green screen or anything like that. It was a perfect about 67 degrees today. We had our 2 days of winter that just went by, and we were actually in the 30s, which is pretty unusual for us for 2 days in a row. It's gonna only be about 47 tonight. So that's another thing you want to come down here and experience. We have 3 months. It's hot. June, July, and August is definitely hot, but the end of November through April and into May, it's absolutely spectacular, like it is right now. Again, like I said, we had a couple days of cold, but our normal days are about 72, 73 during the day and down into the low 60s, maybe high 50s at night. It's absolutely amazing. But what I was going to mention is number 2, start thinking about the kind of community that you want to live in, because we've got something for everybody here. We've got everything from condos on the Gulf of Mexico to gated communities in Lakewood Ranch. We've got all kinds of different 55 plus communities. We've got active adult communities. They're not age restricted, but they're built basically for baby boomers. There's no playgrounds, basketball courts, they're gated. They're golfing communities. So do you want to live in a golfing community, or is that completely unimportant to you? Do you want to have a large yard? Do you want a gated community that's not golfing? So start making some detailed notes about some things that you want, the lifestyle that you want, if you're retiring or if you're going to be a snowbird, and what's important to you in the community that you want, as opposed to just contacting me and say, yeah, John, we're looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a den, 2,000 square feet. Okay, so that narrows it down to about 23,000 homes that we can look at right now. So, and I'm exaggerating, of course, but get that detailed information so I can help you the best when it comes to coming down here and looking at communities. If that 55 plus with all the amenities there is really important to you, then let's look at those. And we have several to choose from. We've got newer ones. We've got some that are almost completely built out. We've got some that have another 2 to 3 years of building to go. And once again, we're here to be a resource for you. We're on your team. We'll become part of your sales team. We act as a buyer's agent for you, to represent you in a transaction, which is very important in the state of Florida, because you have transaction agents, which basically are filling out paperwork and hoping the deal comes together, or you have a buyer's agent that we are, that represents you in the negotiation of the price of your house and all the terms of the contract. And in the state of Florida, the seller pays the commission. So it costs you zero to work with us and get our knowledge. I have 17 years of experience. I have 4 other buyer agents on my team also that are very, very experienced and can help you out as well. So we're here again to be a resource for you. One of the things that I talked about earlier was a relocation guide that I have that we can send you. Happy to do that. It talks about taxes. It talks about homesteading property. It talks about things to do and places to visit here. So it's a nice guide just to give you an idea of things. Now, a better idea is just to schedule a call with me. If you're getting this via email, you can use the calendar invite below. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can call or text me at 941-962-7443 and schedule either a phone call, a Zoom call, or an in-person meeting, and I can answer all the questions that are in this little brochure for you. Like how far to the beach? That's the big question. So we're about 11 miles away from the beach. So that's a good thing. This year we had Hurricane Ian that went by. This is 2022 if you're watching this in 2023 or beyond. So that was a big storm that hit to the south of us, more in the Fort Myers Northport area. So that's some information about relocating here. It's an amazing place to live. I've been here since 1999. Came back here, actually. I lived here in 92 and 93, got transferred out, and then came back in 1999. Absolutely love this area. It's still got that small beachy town feel. You can get out along the Intercoastal Waterway and still find those little cool restaurants. Just go in and have a grouper sandwich and a cold one. Cruise up and down the Intercoastal in your boat, jet ski, whatever you like to do. So it's an absolutely beautiful area. But use us, use our knowledge. We're here for you. Please feel free to reach out to me at any time. I look forward to hearing from you. This is what we do, help people relocating here to the Suncoast of Florida. Thanks so much, and I hope to hear from you soon.